So I'm gonna flip the camera around. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Tina, and I'm doing readings about the one that got away. That person that you feel like got away. We're checking in on them and what they're doing and how they're feeling. Let's see. And when I get done reading about your person on your mind, the one that got away, I'm going to do an extended, and we're going to find out we're going to just dig deeper. So let's start. Leo. Leo, the one that got away. Those are the wrong cards. It's these ones. Tell me about the one that got away and how Leo's person feels about Leo. This person that got away, how do they feel about Leo? Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give clear and accurate messages. Okay, so what I kind of feel like is they feel like you were their wish fulfillment, and I feel like they want to come back toward you. They see you as beautiful, right? And they're kind of sad that they lost out on the deal. I feel like they're having some problems right now in their own life. Maybe even like being shown, you know, like what the error of their ways, because I kind of feel like what they did was they didn't really make a commitment. You know, I think they loved you, but they never really made a commitment. Maybe they're just not, capable of it. Maybe they feel like they're not enough for you, right? Because they see you as very beautiful, and they see themselves as kind of I don't know, a fuck up in a way. Just someone out trying to have a good time. Okay. So let's see more. Okay, so I feel like what's happening to them is they're going through a transformation. I feel like they're being kind of careful. They don't want you to know that they care about you as deeply as they care, right? Because they're saying like, they're just saying like I like them, but the Ace of Cups is here saying like I really love them. So I feel like what's happening to your person is they're starting to take care of themselves during this separation that you're in. They're starting to, I don't know, look after themselves, make good choices, love themselves. Queen of Wands energy, right? They're making good choices. Focus on self-worth. They're healing. So here's what if they could say something to you, here's what they want to say. I bury myself in work to forget you. I regret lying to you. I feel you even though we're apart. I feel you leaving me behind. And I left you before you could leave me. So they may have sabotaged it. Look what was hiding underneath. It even flipped over. I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally is what they're saying. So they got a lot of feelings here, but they're not really telling you that. I would imagine that maybe Leo, maybe they felt like, you weren't really in it to win it, and they just decided, fuck it. So there could have been some kind of problem, some kind of fight, right? A conflict. And that led this person to just, I don't know if they, walked away from you, but it looks like it. I feel like, honestly, they're getting messages from Spirit about you. Like they're dreaming about you. Just tell me what the messages are. about the separation. So they're just dreaming about you all the time. Like they just feel like, oh my gosh, I miss my Leo, you know. And they're thinking about like how long ago this thing started, you know. Like you guys maybe have been friends or lovers or something for a really long time. And you're wondering how come, like, or your person is wondering how come, like, how come this couldn't have just worked out? Like, why wasn't this a, it's like the wheel stopped, you know, instead of like going with the flow. The wheel stopped in this relationship, and they don't know why. But I kind of feel like what it is like somebody felt like they weren't enough. You know, I left you before you could leave me. So they're having like issues with self-esteem and self-worth, you know. So tell me what this person might, what's their next action going to be toward Leo, if there is any. What are they doing? Are they gonna, what are they doing here? Tell me what their next actions are, because it looks to me like they're working on themselves, and I think they're looking at their options, making plans to go somewhere, right? Somewhere new. Maybe they're making plans with their money. I feel like they're kind of focusing on happy thoughts, and yeah, and definitely focusing on their Queen of Wands energy. That's second time. So what they're doing is they're working on their confidence and how they feel about themselves, right? Let me see here. Let me get one of these, or two of these maybe, and see what these oracles are saying about this relationship, because it looks like, you know, honestly, it looks like a long one. Like you've been around for a long time, and it almost looks like, I don't even know if you guys, you know, ever said I love you. I don't know. Because I don't think this person is like admitting to like deep love here. You may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, blessings will soon be revealed. So probably, you know, something happened, and it's for a reason. Power is the next one. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay? So this person has a deep connection with you, even though you're broken, or you're broken out, right? Freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So basically it's saying like, you know, you hold the power, you know, in this relationship. You each hold your own power. And I do feel like Spirit's working with you guys. Spirit, tell me, you may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose. Tell me what this card is saying. Like, what happened? What are the blessings being revealed through the turmoil of this relationship? Love. Yeah. Unconditional love. You guys are learning love. I feel like you're also learning about letting go, transformation, right? And it looks to me like maybe, you know, somebody here is scared of intimacy, right? And maybe they have a lot of options. And so that's how come this thing ended, right? But I feel like what's being learned is unconditional love, you know, like especially if this is like, I don't know if you guys ever like said I love you, you know. I don't know. It looks more like a friend thing. You know, I feel like this person feels something for you, but I don't think they've ever said it. And maybe what's being um, found out is that no matter what either one of you do, you still have this love underneath of it all, you know? Like it's something that can't be explained. And I feel like that's what's being, like, that's why this thing happened, why this breakup happened. It's because this is a long time friendship thing. And I feel like at some point, you know, somebody made someone else feel like an option, and someone was left feeling like, man, I've put so much time and energy into this. I feel like I've been like a faithful and devout friend, and I'm not quite sure how come they're not in my life anymore, you know? So that's what I feel like is happening, Leo. I'm going to take this into the extended and go a little deeper. We're going to find out how you feel about this, you know? And, I mean, we're seeing that you're, that this person, the one that got away, is definitely um, struggling about it. And I think, honestly, they're struggling because they didn't um, tell you how you feel. I forgot to get romance angels. We better get some of those. So let's see. Let's get some romance angels before we head over to the extended. Tell me about the tower. What's the tower? Okay, so the tower is about religious factors. Okay, so your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, the spiritual path. You guys must have like set different ideas. You know, it doesn't have to be in the spiritual nature, even maybe, but I kind of feel like it could be like politics or something too. And the very soon card, like clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. But honestly, it could really be this belief that you guys, you know, don't share. You don't share the same belief. I feel like, you know, there might be an offer here pretty soon to like go somewhere. Maybe I feel like it's out in the woods, so I'm wondering if it's like a picnic or a camping. You know, like someone's saying that, like, you want to go camping with me? Maybe that's something that you guys have done together before, you know, but I feel like somebody wants to like have a minute with you. So I think it's your person that wants to have a minute, because I do feel like there's a lot of regret here. Like things they didn't say. You know what I mean? I feel like they wanted to say more, but they were scared of your reaction because they see you as a Knight of Wands, someone that doesn't want to commit, you know? And so I feel like they were kind of like treading on thin ice almost, you know, like I better be careful what I say. I don't want to scare this person off, right? So I feel like there's a lot left unsaid in this relationship. So I'm going to go over into the extended and pick up where I left off and dig a little deeper here. We'll find out, you know, like what this power and this freedom is, because I feel like that's what's happened. That's the reason it's happening, you know, like you're learning unconditional love and letting go, but there's also something about learning about your power. And that makes a lot of sense because you have a lot of fire energy here, you know. And so maybe that is something that you can only learn on your own, you know, and freedom, your power and your freedom to use it. And so big lessons being learned in this relationship. Okay, so I'll see you over at the extended if you want to join me over there. The link is in the description box. You can click on that and find out all the details about that. There's 2 tiers to the membership program. There's one that gets you all the content, like everything. And then there's another second tier, but the only difference is that you are also entitled to one reading a month. So it's $10 more than just the regular package, right? So it's $19.99, but it gets you a free reading, you know, um, which is a $60 value. So it's a pretty good deal if you're into personal readings. Um, so I'm going to leave you there and I'll go to the extended. Hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.